And so that then brings into the other side of this whole matter. And this is what is so beautiful and powerful about all his writings on the messianic self-consciousness. He is proclaiming that liberalism has totally denied this function of the Messiah.
Mm-hmm.
And by doing so has gutted the entire meaning of Scripture. It has gutted everything that it was supposed to focus upon Jesus, to give itself entirely to Jesus, and it has turned it around and gone the other direction. And here is a sermon, a text on here's a sermon on a text in which Vos is proving these points. He's going to the Scripture, and when it comes to these matters, he is saying this is what the Scripture declares. And this is the other thing that comes apparent in this sermon. He is doing so with boldness. There is no, tiptoeing around here. He is as authoritative as the Scripture is authoritative. And he's giving no room for an out on who Jesus is. And he is declaring from Scripture, this liberal conception of Jesus is not the biblical conception, and it has nothing to do with why Jesus came, and that's why it's so abhorrent. That is all in this text, and that's what makes it so valuable, is that it is you see that what Vos is doing in his other works, which might seem academic, here it's so direct, it's so pastoral, it's so much to the heart, and it's so much focusing upon what is at the center of the good news, that Jesus Christ came to seek and to save those who are lost.
Yeah. There's several things right on the first page of this sermon that are drawn out. And the first is that this is Jesus' own commentary about his ministry. And that's not just with reference to the event with Zacchaeus in Luke 19. It is, but it's also a commentary of wider scope, of the whole reason why he has come, what he is doing. And the second point is also that none of what happens in Jesus' ministry is accidental, nor is it casual. That Jesus has a purpose and an intention, and that even with a wee little man climbed up in a tree, it doesn't just so happen that Jesus sees him and decides, let's go hang out at your house, you funny guy. There's a preordained foreordination. There's a purpose and an intent here that Jesus is on a mission, and he knows exactly what he is doing at exactly every moment.